The fire died an hour ago, nothing left but dust. The wreckage of a perfect love, consumed by slow cold rust. I run my hands across the gray, where the he used to be, searching for a meaning in this sad catastrophe. The smoke is clear, the air is cold, the passion's long since past, but the story isn't over. The shadows seem to last, for in the final remnants, the evidence is clear. The truth about the ending, the reason you're not here. It was written in the ashes, etched in black and gray. Every single broken promise, every word you didn't say. The blueprint of the failure, the map of all the loss. The final honest payment of the heavy, heavy cost. No one has to tell me how it all fell apart. It was written in the ashes of my broken, silent heart. I sift through scattered memories, the remnants of the past, a reminder of what was shared, a love that couldn't last. The echoes of laughter fade, a melody now turned to pain, the final quiet whisper of all that did remain. The sadness lingers softly, a shadow in this place, the final honest story of this empty, lonely space. The truth is clear and simple, the end is plain to see, reflected in the ashes of what used to be you and me. It was written in the ashes, etched in black and gray. Every single broken promise, every word you didn't say. The blueprint of the failure, the map of all the lost. The final honest payment of the heavy, heavy cost. No one has to tell me how it all fell apart. It was written in the ashes of my broken, silent heart. There is no need for closure, no need for a word. The silence of the wreckage is all that can be heard. The soul is undeniable, the evidence is set. The only thing remaining is the quiet, deep regret that the fading embers hinted didn't sense the end. Just the ashes now before me, where I used to call you friend. It was written in the ashes, etched in black and gray. Every single broken promise, every word you didn't say. The blueprint of the failure, the map of all the lost. The final honest payment of the heavy, heavy cost. No one has to tell me how it all fell apart. It was written in the ashes of my broken, silent heart. Written in the ashes, the final quiet truth, the passing of our youth, just ashes and dust. Fade out. I sit before the parchment, the ink is cold and black, to write a final letter of a life that jumped the track. Every line and a whisper of the things I didn't say. Every single empty space is a choice I made today. It started with a silence, a simple quiet pause, which led to all the breaking of our unwritten laws. A word I held inside me, a truth I chose to hide. The chronicle of regrets is flowing like a tide. Oh, this chronicle of regrets, written in the deepest blue, a testament of failure, of losing me and losing you. Every page is heavy, every chapter is a sigh, a library of sorrow that will never ever die. The book of what-if scenarios, the tales that might have been. The chronicle of regrets, the saddest book I've seen. The things I didn't fight for, the chances that I missed, the lips I never fully held, the moments never kissed. I prioritize my pride, I prioritize my fear, and watch the only thing that matters slowly disappear. I see the final entry, the last embarrassed word, the moment that I lost you, the moment I was hurt, saying things I didn't mean, driven by the pain. The chronicle of regret starts flowing down like rain. Oh, this chronicle of regrets, written in the deepest blue, a testament of failure, losing me and losing you. Every page is heavy, every chapter is a sigh, a library of sorrow that will never ever die. The book of what-if scenarios, the tales that might have been. The chronicle of regrets, the saddest book I've seen. They say you can rewrite the future, but the past is set in stone, and every single entry here I must face alone. The ink is permanent now, the story can't be changed. My life is just a ledger where all the losses range. I read it every morning, I read it every night. The chronicle of regrets, stealing all my light. Oh, this chronicle of regrets, written in the deepest blue, a testament of failure, losing me and losing you. Every page is heavy, every chapter is a sigh, a library of sorrow that will never ever die. The book of what-if scenarios, the tales that might have been. The chronicle of regrets, the saddest book I've seen. A chronicle of regrets, the story of my fall. Nothing left at all, just the regrets. The thread count on the sheets is high, the room is clean and stark. A life of perfect order, lost within the dark. Every goal achieved, every box checked on the list. A perfect empty future, a future never kissed. I followed all the rules they said, I walked the righteous line. Gave up the wild ideas, the things I felt were mine. I chose a safe existence, the one they said was true, and sacrificed the person who was meant to love you. Now I'm staring at the wreckage of a life completely done, a race that has no winner, a war that can't be won. I traded all my passion for a quiet dead calm, a self-inflicted sentence, a permanent deep harm. My soul is a museum of dreams I left to rest. My perfect planned existence has crumbled in the dust, and the silence is deafening, and a lie completely undone. The degree hangs on the wall, the job is high and grand, a hollow gilded cage in this hollow empty land. I look into the mirror, a stranger staring back. A man who made the safe choice, a man who's on the wrong track. I sold my vibrant colors for a world of sterile gray. Threw away the adventure for another structured day. I built a perfect prison, the architect of this. Gave up the chance of freedom, gave up the chance of bliss. Now I'm staring at the wreckage of a life completely done. A race that has no winner, a war that can't be won. I traded all my passion for a quiet, dead calm. A self-inflicted sentence, a permanent deep on my soul is a museum of dreams I left to rust. My perfect plan existence has crumbled in the dust, and the silence is deafening in a life completely undone. The worst part isn't failure, it isn't any crash. It's knowing that my choices turn my future into ash. I made the wrong decision the moment I let go of the vibrant, hopeful person you helped me come to know. I wanna turn the clock back, escape this perfect cage, and tear up every single word on this empty final page. Now I'm staring at the wreckage of a life completely done. A race that has no winner, a war that can't be won. I traded all my passion for a quiet, dead calm. A self-inflicted sentence, a permanent deep harm. My soul is a museum of dreams I left to rust. My perfect plan existence has crumbled in the dust, and the silence is deafening in a life completely undone. A life undone. My choices seal my fate. It's far too late. Life undone. The bags are packed by the doorway, the keys are on the shelf. A final heavy silence, me left here by myself. The air is full of absence, of things we didn't fix. Just the quiet resolution of our final painful mix. I stand upon the threshold of a life I have to leave. A necessary sorrow, a new way I must grieve. Not for the love that ended, but for the one that has to go. The person I was with you, the self I used to know. It's a time for departure, a time to close the door, to leave the past behind me, to not live here anymore. The journey is uncertain, the road is long and cold, but the story has been written, the final chapter told. Is knowing where to start. It's a time for departure, for a long and sad goodbye to the life we built together beneath the fading sky. I turn off all the lights now, a final slow goodnight to the memories we cherish, to every single light. The house is just a structure, for departure, a time to close the door, to leave the past behind me, to not live here anymore. The journey is uncertain, the road is long and cold, but the story has been written, the final chapter told. It's a time for departure, for a long and sad goodbye to the life we built together beneath the fading sky. They say that moving forward is the only way to heal, but the moving just confirms the loss is finally real. I don't wanna leave the pain, I don't wanna move an inch, but the world keeps pushing forward, giving me that final pinch, a final sharp reminder that I can't live in the past. The perfect life we had was never built to last. It's a time for departure, a time to close the door, to leave the past behind me, to not live here anymore. The journey is uncertain, the road is long and cold, but the story has been written, the final chapter told. I'm walking into silence with a heavy broken heart, 'cause the hardest part of ending is knowing where to start. It's a time for departure, for a long and sad goodbye to the life we built together beneath the fading sky. A time for departure, leaving it all behind, nothing left to find, just a long goodbye. I follow the old charts now, the ones we drew by hand, of all the hidden futures in this vast and empty land. The ink is bright and clear, every destination planned, a life of perfect happiness held safely in my hand. But when I reach the coordinates, the landmarks that we knew, the place where we were meant to be, the place I shared with you, there is no X that marks the spot, no treasure to be found, just an empty whiteout circle on the ground. It's a void in the map, a blank and empty space where our forever should have been, where I can't see your face, a deliberate exclusion, a gap in the design of the happy, healthy future that was meant to be all mine. The endless of our journey has a page ripped out and gone, just a blank and aching absence from dusk until the dawn. A void in the map, a silence I can't fill, a permanent reminder that the world is standing still. The compass spins wildly when I try to navigate the gap. It has no sense of purpose for this deliberate trap. The roots around the edges just led me back to here, to the sudden silent center of my deepest, darkest fear. I thought the map was perfect, I thought the lines were true, but the cartographer was lying. The cartographer was you. You left a hole right in the middle where the heart of it should be. A final cruel deception that you left for only me. It's a void in the map, a blank and empty space where I forever should have been, where I can't see your face, a deliberate exclusion, a gap in the design of the happy, healthy future that was meant to be all mine. The endless of our journey has a page ripped out and gone, just a blank and aching absence from dusk until the dawn. A void in the map, a silence I can't fill, a permanent reminder that the world is standing still. I could redraw the picture, try to fill the hole with light, but the emptiness is honest, the silence is too right. It tells the truer story of the life we didn't get to keep, a wound that can't be healed now, a promise buried deep. I'll leave the void there open, a monument to loss, a simple blank reminder of the heavy, heavy cross. It's a void in the map, a blank and empty space where I forever should have been, where I can't see your face, a deliberate exclusion, a gap in the design of the happy, healthy future that was meant to be all mine. The endless of our journey has a page ripped out and gone, just a blank and aching absence from dusk until the dawn. A void in the map, a silence I can't fill, a permanent reminder that the world is standing still. A void in the map, nothing left to find, just a gap in time. A void in the map. The skin is healed completely, where the wound was sharp and wide. They look at me and tell me that I have nothing left to hide. They see a smooth surface, they see a life reformed, but they don't know the story of the quiet, silent storm. It runs from chest to shoulder, a map of where you used to be, a brutal, twisted landscape, the geography of me. The pain is not the stinging of a wound that's fresh and red, it's the dull, persistent aching of the words you left unsaid. It's the anatomy of a scar, a perfect pale design, a permanent reminder that you were once on mine. Every inch of memory, every curve a silent tear, a physical confession of my deepest, darkest fear. It doesn't bleed, it doesn't hurt in the way it did before, but it's the quiet, steady evidence of the closing of the door, the story of the healing that left me cold and far. Just the quiet anatomy of a deep scar. The nerve endings are dead, there the feeling is gone numb. The heart beneath the surface, a silent death and dumb. I trace the raised white tissue with my trembling, lonely hand, trying to find the meaning I can't quite understand. Why the body heals so quickly while the soul refuses grace, leaving just this roadmap of an empty, lonely place. The scar is all that's left now, the damage you designed, a testament to sorrow that you chose to leave behind. It's the anatomy of a scar, a perfect pale design, a permanent reminder that you were once so mine. Every inch of memory, every curve a silent tear, a physical confession of my deepest, darkest fear. It doesn't bleed, it doesn't hurt in the way it did before, but it's the quiet, steady evidence of the closing of the door, the story of the healing that left me cold and far. Just the quiet anatomy of a permanent deep scar. Sometimes the scar will tighten when the weather starts to turn, a phantom of the pain that I was forced to slowly learn. It's a quiet, cruel reminder, a brand upon my soul, that the healing isn't perfect, that I'm never truly whole. The body healed the damage, but the mark is here to stay, a final perfect monument to the loss of yesterday. It's the anatomy of a scar, a perfect pale design, permanent reminder that you were once all mine. Every inch of memory, every curve a silent tear, physical confession of my deepest, darkest fear. It doesn't bleed, it doesn't hurt in the way it did before, but it's the quiet, steady evidence of the closing of the door, the story of the healing that left me cold and far. Just the quiet anatomy of a permanent deep scar, anatomy of a scar, a permanent deep mark, lost within the dark, just a scar. The last note hangs in the air, a final fragile sound. The orchestra is silent on this hollow, lonely ground. We built a perfect concert, every chord was bright and clear, but the final movement arrived, fueled by every fear. The tempo's getting slower now, a painful, drawn-out pace, the last act of a play where we can see each other's face. It's a strange and heavy feeling, this mix of love and pain, a bittersweet symphony starts to softly rain. Oh, it's the bittersweet symphony of goodbye, a melody so clear, mixing all the beauty with every single tear. The major keys of memory, the sharp minor keys are lost, accepting every moment, accepting every cross. The beauty of the love we had, the bitter sting of the end, a harsh poetic masterpiece, my lover and my friend, a beautiful disaster, a harmony of pain and grace, the bittersweet symphony of our goodbye in this empty place. The violins are weeping, a melody of blue, remembering the happiness that I found within you. The drums are beating heavy, the rhythm of my heart, reminding me that this is really how we fall apart. The lyrics are all honest, no lies for us to hide, just the truth of the sorrow, the breaking of the tide, the beauty of the passion, the coldness of the end, a bittersweet symphony I can't pretend. Oh, it's the bittersweet symphony of goodbye, a melody so clear, mixing all the beauty with every single tear. The major keys of memory, the sharp minor keys of loss, accepting every moment, accepting every cross. across the beauty of the love we had, the bitter sting of the end, a harsh poetic masterpiece, my lover and my friend, a beautiful disaster, a harmony of pain and grace, the bittersweet symphony of our goodbye in this empty place. They say that endings make a start, that one door makes another, but right now I'm just trapped here, with nothing left to smother the sharp and sudden beauty of all that we once were, the bitter sharp reality that we will soon defer, all the plans and promises, all the hope we used to hold, into a quiet symphony of silver and of gold. Oh, it's the bittersweet symphony of goodbye, a melody so clear, mixing all the beauty with every single tear, the major keys of memory, the sharp minor keys of loss, accepting every moment, accepting every cross, the beauty of the love we had, the bitter sting of the end, a harsh poetic masterpiece, my lover and my friend, a beautiful disaster, a harmony of pain and grace, the bittersweet symphony of our goodbye in this empty place, bittersweet symphony, a final quiet song. Where did we go wrong? Just bitter and sweet. I walk the empty streets now, where our future should have walked, through the silent spaces where our quiet dreams once talked. The air is full of absence, but not completely still. There's a sound that haunts the silence, giving me a chill. It's not a voice, it's not a song, not something I can grasp, just a hollow, lonely whisper escaping my weak glass. The echo of the children that we never got to raise, the life we never lived within the fading lonely maze. It's the echo of what might have been, a ghost without a form, a phantom of the future lost within the silent storm, a world of what if scenarios, a timeline that we missed, the promise of the happiness that our lips never kissed. It bounces off the walls of time, a sad and muted sound, the echo of the future that we never ever found. The life we should have lived is screaming in the air, the echo of what might have been a heavy, deep despair. I see a couple holding hands, growing old and gray, and I feel the sudden torture of the path we didn't stay. I look at empty rings I never had a chance to wear, and feel the echo whisper through the stillness in the air. The choices that we made back then seem bright within the light, but they led us to the silence, to this never-ending night. We traded a potential for a factual cold loss, and now I hear the echo of the heavy, heavy cross. It's the echo of what might have been, a ghost without a form, a phantom of the future lost within the silent storm, a world of what if scenarios, a timeline that we missed, the promise of the happiness that our lips never kissed. It bounces off the walls of time, a sad and muted sound, the echo of the future that we never ever found. The life we should have lived is screaming in the air, the echo of what might have been a heavy, deep despair. Sometimes the echo's gentle, a soft and sad lament of all the love that vanished, of all the time we spent. But mostly it's a scream now, a sharp and sudden pain, reminding me that promise future that we murdered is haunting me right here. The echo of what might have been is all I have to fear. It's the echo of what might have been, a ghost without a form, a phantom of the future lost within the silent storm. A world of what if scenarios, a timeline that we miss, the promise of the happiness that our lips never kiss. It bounces off the walls of time, a sad and muted sound of the future we never ever found. The life we should have lived is screaming in the air. The echo of what might have been, a heavy, deep despair. Echo of what might have been, just silence and the sound of nothing to be found. The echo of what never was. The calendar on the wall is useless now. The dates all blur to gray. Every morning feels the same, a cold and empty day. The coffee tastes like ashes, the quiet hurts my ears. I'm living in a moment that's lasted now for years. A permanent condition, a deep and heavy ache. The silence, a reminder of the heart you chose to break. I thought the time would heal me, would help me to forget, but I'm stuck inside the loop of infinite regret. And I am forever forlorn, a soul without a home, a prisoner of the silence, forced to walk alone and roam. My future is a wasteland, my past a perfect storm. I can't escape the sorrow, I can't find any form of peace or hope or comfort, just a steady ache and pain. Forever and forever in the cold and bitter rain, forever forlorn, branded with your name upon my heart. A life of endless twilight since we were torn apart. The world outside keeps spinning, people laughing in the sun. They live their happy endings while mine has just begun. A life sentence of mourning, a deep and endless blue for everything we lost and for the person that was you. I keep your memory polished, a shrine within my mind, the only truth and beauty I am ever gonna find. The present is a desert, the future is the night, and I am just a shadow without any kind of light. And I am forever forlorn, a soul without a home, a prisoner of the silence, forced to walk alone or roam. My future is a wasteland, my past a perfect storm. I can't escape the sorrow, I can't find any form of peace or hope or comfort, just a steady ache and pain. Forever and forever in the cold and bitter rain, forever forlorn, branded with your name upon my heart. A life of endless twilight since we were torn apart. They tell me I should move on, find someone new to hold, but my story has been written, the final chapter's told. I am the sad protagonist of a tragedy so deep, a promise of forever that the silent stars will keep. I don't wanna find the answers, I don't wanna be set free. I wanna stay right here forever with the ghost of you and me. And I am forever forlorn, a soul without a home, a prisoner of the silence, forced to walk alone and roam. My future is a wasteland, my past a perfect storm. I can't escape the sorrow, I can't find any form of peace or hope or comfort, just a steady ache and pain. Forever and forever in the cold and bitter rain, forever forlorn, branded with your name upon my heart. A life of endless twilight since we were torn apart. house is full of silence, every room a quiet tomb, empty of the light that used to vanish all the gloom. I walk the empty hallways where the memories collide with the quiet, heavy sorrow that I can no longer hide. The air is still and heavy, but sometimes I can hear a sound that haunts the corners, a sound I hold so dear. It's not a voice, it's not a word, it doesn't have a shape, just the ghost of your laughter, a sound I can't escape. Oh, the ghost of your laughter, it echoes down the hall, a beautiful sad memory of before the final fall. It catches me aware now, a sudden joyful sound, then vanishes completely, no longer to be found. Just the echo of the happiness we built and left behind. The ghost of your laughter trapped within my mind. It's the cruelest form of torture, a melody so clear, reminding me that you are gone and I am lonely here. I remember how it started, a quiet, gentle sound that grew into a symphony, the best I ever found. It used to fill the silence, it used to fill the space. Now there's nothing left but absence and a tear upon my face. I try to chase the sound down, run into the empty room, hoping for a moment to escape the quiet gloom. But it's just a fleeting phantom, a whisper in the air, the ghost of your laughter that is no longer there. Oh, the ghost of your laughter, it echoes down the hall, a beautiful sad memory of before the final fall. It catches me unaware now, a sudden joyful sound, then vanishes completely, no longer to be found. Just the echo of the happiness we built and left behind. The ghost of your laughter trapped within my mind. It's the cruelest form of torture, a melody so clear, reminding me that you are gone and I am lonely here. Maybe when a love dies, the laughter has to stay, a final sad reminder of a brighter, better day. It keeps the house alive now in a strange and hollow way, a haunting of the heart that refuses to decay. I don't want it to vanish, I want the ghost to last, a final quiet tether to the beauty of the past. So the ghost of your laughter, it echoes down the hall, a beautiful sad memory of before the final fall. It catches me aware now, a sudden joyful sound, then vanishes completely, no longer to be found. Just the echo of the happiness we built and left behind. The ghost of your laughter trapped within my mind. It's the cruelest form of torture, a melody so clear, reminding me that you are gone and I am lonely here. Ghost of your laughter, haunting the empty space, a final sad trace, just the ghost of your laughter. Just the ghost of your laughter. Darkness was a comfort, a blanket soft and deep, a silent, safe companion where I finally could sleep. I made a home in midnight where the memories couldn't bite, and the silence was a solace, a gentle, quiet light. But the horizon's glowing now, a cruel and sudden goal, a story being forced upon me, a tale I haven't told. The irreversible dawn is breaking, forcing me to see that the night is truly over, and you are gone from me. It's the irreversible dawn, end of the long night, burning down the shadows with its unrelenting light. I don't want the morning, I don't want the sun to rise. I wanna live in darkness with your memory in my eyes. But the day is here to stay, now the final verdict's cast. The irreversible dawn confirms that nothing good can last. It forces me to wake up, forces me to see the truth, that I've lost my only future, lost my only I pull the curtains tighter, try to keep the grayness out, but the light is sharp and vicious. It fills the room with doubt, doubt about the future, doubt about the day, doubt that I can make it if I force myself to stay in this world of bright awakenings of I'd rather be back in the night in a quiet, empty place. The darkness was an honest friend, it never lied to me. The dawn is a deception as far as I can see. It's the irreversible dawn, the end of the long night, burning down the shadows with its unrelenting light. I don't want the morning, I don't want the sun to rise. I wanna live in darkness with your memory in my eyes. But the day is here to stay, cast. The irreversible dawn affirms that nothing good can last. It forces me to wake up, forces me to see the truth, that I've lost my only future, lost my only you. They say the light brings clarity, that the morning makes you strong, but it just highlights the wreckage of a place where I don't belong. It illuminates the absence, makes the void impossible to hide. There is no comfort in the morning, with nothing left inside. The finality is blinding, a stark and sudden truth, that I am here in daylight without my only you. It's the irreversible on the end of the long night, burning down the shadows with its unrelenting light. I don't want the morning, I don't want the sun to rise. I wanna live in darkness with your memory in my eyes. But the day is here to stay, now the final verdict's cast. The irreversible dawn confirms that nothing good can last. It forces me to wake up, forces me to see the truth, that I've lost my only future, lost my only you. Irreversible dawn, no more silent night, just endless cruel light. Irreversible dawn. Streetlights blur above me, a watercolor of a pain. The city never stops moving through the cold and silent rain. I'm walking through the canyons of the buildings, cold and tall, invisible to everyone. before the fall. My face is wet with sorrow, but no one seems to see. In this metropolis of millions, just a single broken me. The noise is overwhelming, the horns and the demands, while my heart breaks into pieces and crumbles in my hands. I am crying tears on the city pavement, washing down the drain, mixing with the oil and the indifferent rain. No one stops to notice, no one hears the sound of a lonely, shattered heart lying on the ground. Just a girl lost in the shadows, a boy beneath the light, crying tears on the city pavement in the middle of the night. The asphalt holds the secrets, the concrete tells a tale of a love that simply vanished, of a ship that couldn't sail. The world is in a hurry, moving fast and moving through, but I am standing still now, paralyzed by missing you. Every step I take reminds me of the path we used to share, the phantom of your hand in mine, hanging in the air. The busy crowd keeps pushing past on their way to happy lives, while every memory of you cuts me like 1,000 knives. I'm just a quiet tragedy in this bustling, noisy place. The tears fall on the pavement, a final silence trace. I am crying tears on the city pavement, washing down the drain, mixing with the oil and the indifferent rain. No one stops to notice, no one hears the sound of a lonely, shattered heart lying on the ground. The asphalt holds the secrets, the concrete tells a tale of a love that simply vanished, of a ship that couldn't sail. The city offers anonymity, a place to disappear. A million people, but the silence is so clear. I am just a moment, a splash upon the street, a final sudden ending, a bitter sad defeat. The tears are drying quickly, leaving nothing but the stain of the person I was with you before the final rain. City pavement washed away the pain. Nothing now remains, just the pavement in the rain. The fire that burned between us used to reach up to the sky, a beacon in the darkness, a promise never to die. We fed it with our laughter, our future and our trust. Now it's nothing but a memory buried in the dust. I kneel beside the ashes of what we used to call the flame, staring at the wreckage, whispering your name. There's one small speck of scarlet fighting for its life, the dying ember of love that cuts me like a knife. It's a dying ember of love, refusing to let go, a tiny fuel is gone forever. The story has been penned, just a spark of what we were, fading in the gray. The hardest thing is knowing I can't make it stay. It glows with a faint sadness, a final weary sigh, the dying ember of love that just won't seem to die. I blow a gentle breath on it, hoping it might grow, but it only makes the silence of the lost begin to show. The fire is an absence now, a cold and empty space, a permanent reminder of the exit from this place. A small persistent torture, that little flash of heat. It's the final broken piece of a love that was so sweet. It represents the what if, the chance we never took, the single honest sentence left in a burned out book. It's a dying ember love, refusing to let go, a tiny fragile flicker in the cold and bitter snow. I try to cut my hands around it, shielded from all the wind, but the fuel is gone forever. The story has been penned, just a spark of what we were, fading in the gray. The hardest thing is knowing I can't make it stay. It glows with a faint sadness, a final weary sigh, the dying ember of a love that just won't seem to die. If I let it fade completely, it means the end is true. No hope of resurrection, no hope of me and you. So I guard this little flicker, this painful dying light. It's all I have to keep me company within the endless night. The pain is in the waiting, the watching of the close of the final single warmth of the love that once arose. It's a dying ember of refusing to let go, a tiny fragile flicker in the cold and bitter snow. I try to cut my hands around it, shielded from the wind, but the fuel is gone forever. The story has been penned, just a spark of what we were, fading in the gray. The hardest thing is knowing I can't make it stay. It glows with a faint sadness, a final weary sigh, the dying ember of a love that just won't seem to die. Dying ember, fading fast, nothing built to last, just darkness and ash. I thought that we were masters of our chosen path and road, that our free will determined the heavy, crushing load. But the universe is other plans, a needle and a thread, weaving silent destinies while we are simply led. I see it in the stars above, I feel it perfect story, but the author wrote an end before the first true chapter, before we could pretend. The fates have spoken, the final thread is cut. The door to our shared future is permanently shut. The oracle was silent, but the verdict now is clear. No use in fighting battles fueled by hope and human fear. It was always meant to shatter, designed to fall apart. A tragic cosmic sentence passed upon my heart. The die was cast in marble, the outcome set in stone. The fates have spoken, and I am left alone. I look back at the moment, every single twist and turn, every painful bitter lesson we were forced to slowly learn. It wasn't choice or error, it wasn't you or me, it was the grand design, the sadness of the sea. We fought against the current, swam hard against the tide, with every ounce of passion that we held deep inside. But the river always knew its end, the ocean called its name. The outcome was decided before we played the game. The fates have spoken, the final thread is cut. The door to our shared future is permanently shut. The oracle was silent, but the verdict now is clear. No use in fighting battles fueled by hope and human fear. It was always meant to shatter, designed to fall apart. A tragic cosmic sentence passed upon my heart. The die was cast in marble, the outcome set in stone. The fates have spoken, and I am left alone. Acceptance is a heavy robe, a garment made of lead, wrapping up the remnants of the words we never said. To bow before the powers that control the rise and fall, and know that we were nothing, nothing much at all, just puppets on a string, dancing to a tune beneath the cold and silent, indifferent, lonely moon. The fates have spoken, the final thread is cut. The door to our shared future is permanently shut. The oracle was silent, but the verdict now is clear. No use in fighting battle fueled by hope and human fear. It was always meant to shatter, designed to fall apart. A tragic cosmic sentence passed upon my heart. The die was cast in marble, the outcome set in stone. The fates have spoken, and I am left alone. The fates have spoken, no more choices here, just silence and the fear. The end is written. I saw us in a shop window, reflected in the glass, holding hands and laughing as the busy crowds would pass. A perfect silent snapshot, a future bright and true, a moment in a parallel world where I still had you. We looked so happy there, a life so clearly set, but the actual reality is just a deep regret. The image faded quickly, the glass was just a mirror. The truth came rushing backward, clearer and clearer. It was was just a glimpse of us, it never was a momentary dream. A fleeting false reflection in a cold and lonely stream. A universe of what if, a life we didn't choose. A perfect silent movie of the love we had to lose. The flash of perfect happiness, it vanished in the light, leaving just the darkness of the never-ending night. A glimpse of us, it never was a hope I can't retrieve. The saddest, sweetest fantasy I still choose to believe. I caught your scent on someone, a stranger on the train, and for a second I was back there, before the acid rain, before the final silence, before the cold goodbye, before I learned the bitter truth that all good things must die. In that imagined future, we grew old and found our peace. Now I'm stuck here in the present, where the pain will never cease. We built a life of air and light, a castle in the sky, and watched it all dissolve while asking why and why. It was just a glimpse of us that never was a momentary dream. A fleeting false reflection in a cold and lonely stream. A universe of what if, a life we didn't choose. A perfect silent movie of the love we had to lose. That flash of perfect happiness, it vanished in the light, leaving just the darkness of the never-ending night. A glimpse of us that never was a hope I can't retrieve. The saddest, sweetest fantasy I still choose to believe. Is it better to have seen it, that perfect, happy view? Or would it hurt less now if I never knew that world was possible, that life could have been mine? To live within the sadness as if it were divine. That glimpse is all I have now, a cruel and precious thing. The memory of the happiness that the what if moments bring. It was just a glimpse of us, and never was a momentary dream. A fleeting false reflection in a cold and lonely stream. A universe of what if, a life we didn't choose. A perfect silent movie of the love we had to lose. The flash of perfect happiness, it vanished in the light, leaving just the darkness of the never-ending night. A glimpse of us that never was a hope I can't retrieve. The saddest, sweetest fantasy I still choose to believe. The glimpse of us that never was, a perfect silent dream, lost in the stream, never was. I opened up the seated chest where all the letters lie. A simple, sudden action, a quiet, heavy sigh. The world stopped spinning instantly. The air grew thick and strange, as a scent that was your signature brought on a sudden change. It wasn't just a fragrance, expensive and so clean. It was the very essence of the life we had between the pages of a story that we simply didn't write. A sudden cruel reminder in the pale soft light. Oh, the scent of a memory, a ghost within the air. A sudden perfect torture that catches me unaware. It's the smell of the past me, the me I used to be, when hope was real and vibrant and I still had you with me. It lingers for a moment then vanishes too fast, just a cruel sharp whisper that nothing good can last. The scent of a memory, a phantom in the room beauty in the quiet, heavy gloom. I walked into a coffee shop, a place we used to know, and the bitter smell of espresso just made the tears flow. It smelled like Sunday mornings, the quiet and the grace, the way you used to look at me across that crowded place. It wasn't something spoken, it wasn't something heard, it was a non-verbal promise in a world made up of words. Every subtle fragrance is a key that unlocks the door to a perfect, painful past I can't live in anymore. The scent of a memory, a ghost within the air, a sudden, perfect torture that catches me unaware. It's the smell of the past me, the me I used to be, when hope was real and vibrant and I still had you with me. It lingers for a moment then vanishes too fast, just a cruel sharp whisper that nothing good can last. The scent of a memory, a phantom in the room, bringing back the beauty in the quiet, heavy gloom. They say the sight fades faster, the sound can drift away, but a scent is locked in amber, designed to simply stay, to ambush you in moments when you think you're finally free, to drag you back to sorrow, to the ghost of you and me. It's the cruelest form of magic, the most potent kind of art, the scent of a memory breaking my lonely heart. The scent of a memory, a ghost within the air, a sudden, perfect torture that catches me unaware. It's the smell of the past me, the me I used to be, when hope was real and vibrant and I still had you with me. It lingers for a moment then vanishes too fast, just a cruel sharp whisper that nothing good can last. The scent of a memory, a phantom in the room, bringing back the beauty and the quiet, heavy gloom. The scent of a memory, haunting the air. You're not there, just the scent of a memory. It started with a thread I didn't think was strong, a tiny small decision that I knew was subtly wrong. I pulled it just a little, a harmless little tug on the fabric of the life where we were safe and snug. Then another pull, a secret, quiet little tear. The structure started shifting, fueled by silent fear. A stitch came loose, a seam gave way, a quiet little sigh. Now the pattern is all ruined, the threads are everywhere, a chaotic, messy tangle of a life beyond repair. The fabric of our future, meticulously designed, is nothing but a wreckage, lost and left behind. Every single fiber is a moment we can't get back. The slow and sad unraveling of a life now off the track. It's a catastrophic failure of the quiet life we knew, the unraveling of a life spent with you. I thought the weave was tight enough, the structure built to last, a perfect sturdy blanket for the future and the past. But every lie I whispered, every truth I didn't say, was a tiny sharp incision that ate the strength away. The colors that were vibrant are faded now and gone, just the pale gray remnants of a love that can't go on. A single loose connection, a simple quiet fray, the slow unraveling of a life I threw away. Tangle of a life beyond repair. The fabric of our future, meticulously designed, is nothing but a wreckage, lost and left behind. Every single fiber is a moment we can't get back. The slow and sad unraveling of a life now off the track. It's a catastrophic failure of the quiet life we knew, the unraveling nothing but a wreckage, lost and left behind. Every single fiber is a moment we can't get back. The slow and sad unraveling of a life now off the track. It's a catastrophic failure of the quiet life we knew. The unraveling of a life spent with you. The unraveling of a life, nothing left to see, just the wreckage of me. The shoreline is deserted, the sun is long gone down. I walk along the edge of the world in this lonely, silent town. The sand is cold beneath my feet, the wind is sharp and keen, and every single ripple holds a ghost of what has been. The ocean keeps on moving, a rhythm old and vast, bringing back the memories of a time we thought would last. I hear your laughter in the spray, I see you in the foam. The waves of yesterday still call this broken heart their home. The waves of yesterday keep crashing on the shore, bringing back the pieces I can't live with anymore. A tide of silent sorrow, an endless heavy pull, reminding me the future is empty, never full. They wash away the footprints of the life we left behind, but the echo of the moment is still trapped inside my mind. The ocean keeps the secrets of the words we didn't say, in the endless lonely rhythm of the waves of yesterday. We built a castle in the sand, so perfect and so high, with promises of forever reaching for the sky. We knew the tide would come for it, we knew the end was near, but we held on tightly, fighting back the fear. Now the castle's gone to water, dissolved beneath the gray, and I'm just here remembering the games we used to play. Every single breaking wave just emphasizes loss, a final cold reminder of the heavy, heavy cross. The waves of yesterday keep crashing on the shore, bringing back the pieces I can't live with anymore. A tide of silent sorrow, an endless heavy pull, reminding me the future is empty, never full. They wash away the footprints of the life we left behind, but the echo of the moment is still trapped inside my mind. The ocean keeps the secrets of the words we didn't say, in the endless lonely rhythm of the waves of yesterday. just won't seem to stay. The waves of yesterday keep crashing on the shore, bringing back the pieces I can't live with anymore. A tide of silence soars, an endless heavy pull, reminding me the future is empty, never full. They wash away the footprints of the life we left behind, but the echo of the moment is still trapped inside my mind. The ocean keeps the secrets of the words we didn't say, in the endless lonely rhythm of the waves of yesterday. The waves of yesterday washing over me, lost in the silent sea. Just the waves of yesterday. The record spins on the turntable, but the needle's worn right through. Just static fills the room now, since I lost the sound of you. The rhythm of our shared life was a vibrant driving beat, a perfect endless melody, so bitter and so sweet. The harmonies were flawless, the chorus rang so loud. We danced within the spotlight, noticed by the crowd. But the power's been cut off now, the stage is dark and cold. The final act is over, the final story told. 'Cause the music died the moment you decided you should go. The silence is a torture, a painful heavy blow. My heart's a broken instrument, no chords left to play, just the lingering sad echo of a brighter, better day. The sheet music is empty, the song is all erased. A silent, lonely world I have to somehow learn to face. The music died forever on the day you said goodbye, beneath an empty stage, an indifferent sky. Every song on the radio just feels so out of place. They sing of happy endings and the comfort of embrace, but my world is just a flat note, a single monotone hum. The melody has vanished, my senses have gone numb. I miss the wild crescendo, the softness of the slow, the symphony of loving you, the only tune I know. Now there's no more singing, no more gentle quiet tune, just the silence of the night beneath a faded lonely moon. 'Cause the music died the moment you decided you should go. The silence is a torture, a painful heavy blow. My heart's a broken instrument, no chords left to play, just the lingering sad echo of a brighter, better day. The sheet music is empty, the song is all erased. A silent, lonely world I have to somehow learn to face. The music died forever want the music that we made, the best I ever found. The silence is a testament to how loud our love could be. A quiet, heavy reminder of the loss of you and me. The final curtain's falling, the audience is gone. I'm just left here in the darkness until the silent dawn. 'Cause the music died the moment you decided you should go. The silence is a torture, a painful, heavy blow. My heart's a broken instrument, no chords left to play, just the lingering sad echo of a brighter, better day. The sheet music is empty, the song is all erased. The silent, lonely world I have to somehow learn to face. The music died forever on the day you said goodbye, beneath an empty stage, an indifferent sky. When the music died, just silence now, no sound at all. The music died. The music died. I am a ship in miniature, sailing in the dark. A message in the making, a final fragile mark. They tossed me in the ocean when the love began to fail, hoping that my story would be strong enough to sail. I'm trapped within the glass now, the cork is sealed so tight, imprisoned in the quiet of an endless lonely night. The water sloshes gently, but it offers no escape, just a tiny rolling prison without any final shape. I'm within the cork bottle, lost in a silent sea, a prisoner of the memory of what you used to be to me. My words are just a whisper, a silent painted plea. No one hears the message that I'm desperate to set free. I'm just a tiny universe of sorrow and regret, a love that's been forgotten, a love I can't forget. Within the cold bottle, floating on the tide, with nothing left to offer and nowhere left to hide. The ink is blurred and fading, the paper's getting wet. The truth about our ending, the things I still regret. I wrote a tale of heartbreak, of moments sharp and clear, of the way you left me drowning in my own silent fear. I hope that someone someday might find me on the sand and read the sad confession and maybe understand. But I just keep on drifting within this glass cocoon, beneath the cold and distant, indifferent, lonely moon. I'm within the cork bottle, lost in a silent sea, a prisoner of the memory of what you used to be to me. My words are just a whisper, a silent painted plea. No one hears the message that I'm desperate to set free. I'm just a tiny universe of sorrow and regret, a love that's been forgotten, a love I can't forget. Within the cork bottle, floating on the tide, with nothing left to offer and nowhere left to hide. Sometimes I see a shoreline, a flash of distant light, a moment of false hope within the never-ending night. but the current pulls me backwards. The cork just holds me fast. A sad and lonely future, a future built to last in silent isolation, with nothing left to say, just the motion of the ocean, washing every hope away. I'm within the cork bottle, lost in a silent sea, a prisoner of the memory of what you used to be to me. My words are just a whisper, a silent painted plea. No one hears the message that I'm desperate to set free.